Hello. I needed to arrange something still, but I hope you guys are doing fine. Do you guys hear me well enough? Yes, we hear you. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Hi Maggie, good to see you. Hey Mary. Bright and clear. That's fine. That's nice. Um, well, at least you guys can hear me. The rest of the stream doesn't work, something like that. But welcome, guys. I'm going to make some. Ragout. Is the title good as well? Is the title fits? Yes, it fits. Nice. Okay, this is my phone for seeing the chat. How are you doing, Mary? Good to see you. Okay, we're going to prepare some dinner. Let me start with washing my hands. Where's the food? What's up, Mary? What's up? I hope you're doing fine. Okay, let me start making the dinner. There we go. Mushrooms and chicken and milk. Milk, chicken, butter, onions. We need onions. Hunger pet, yes. One cookie is boost runs out. Gonna make some more food. Nice. Okay, let me see. Some onions. Just 2 small ones or whatever. Mm. 2 small ones. Okay. 2 small onions. Some chicken bouillon. Just 1. Some dried bieslook. What's bieslook again? Dried bieslook? Fuck. I can't remember. What's bieslook again, guys? Meds. Okay. Butter. This 1 is enough, by the way. This one, water. Still need to have. Milk, paper, ketchup. I'm just taking everything we need so I can tell you guys what's in there. Chives. Oh yeah. Okay. Dried chives. Prawn. No, it's chives. And those this one. We need these ones. That's what we need for later. That's for later. But let me see what we need more. Ketchup. And ketchup. Some ketchup. And some garlic. Garlic, is this one open already? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. With the tummy. The rolls, yeah, the rolls. Food, Adam. Hey, Adam, good to see you. Okay, I think I've got everything so far. Okay, what do we need? We need ketchup, pepper, and salt, but that's for later to make the taste better. We need some ketchup mayonnaise. We need some chives, dried chives, some garlic, and a bouillon, chicken bouillon block thingy. And welcome back, Adam. Good to see you. What we need to do is we're going to start with cutting the onion. Oh, you need 2 onions, by the way. 2 onions and around 350 grams of chicken breast. We need some flour, by the way, milk too. Flour and milk. That's what we need too. And some butter. A lot of butter, by the way. So, let's start with cutting the onions at the first. It's my best knives in the world. Hey Gibson! Good to see you, hon. How was your dinner? Because I heard Eva was starting making dinner, so I think you already had dinner. So. I hate when onions are not do what I want them to do, and that's rip off the skin, but okay. So, but this is ragout what we are going to make, and yeah, it's a recipe from my dad, what I used to eat when I was younger, and I just make it myself right now, so that's really nice. Very bad. You had to throw it away. Was the food so bad? Seriously? Yeah, onions are quite difficult sometimes. When the onion's getting a little bit older, then it's easier to take the skin off. But well, you know, we will survive, right? So it's all fine. There you go. The food was really bad. Normally I'm not washing onions, but in this case there was a little bit of dirt on it, so that's why I cleaned it off. So. There we go. Ah, fuck. Sometimes you just take... Oh, damn, that's too bad. What meat was it, Gibson? Sorry to hear that. Too bad that you need to order something right now. Too bad, too bad. Okay, we got the onions skinned off. Let me just throw this away because it's annoying to have this around. There we go. Oh fuck, not next to the bin, in the bin. Okay. So 2 normal onions, just cut them in little pieces. Like I gave the tip the other day, is that just hold this part of the onion on it, make some stripes in there, and then maybe do it. When it's a big one, and you can do it like this, and then cut it like this, because this holds everything, yeah, to each other, so it doesn't move around much. Since I want to have small pieces. Yeah, just yellow onions, indeed, Benji. Just yellow onions. So, there we go. So, then you only have this one left over. There we go. It was minced meat, is that right? Half for beef and half pig. Oh, yeah. Half beef and half pig, yeah. Minced meat, indeed. Now I understand what you mean. So yellow onions, cutting them in parts. Ooh, these ones are strong, to be fair. There we go. I'm only eating a lot of beef minced meat because that's better for me. So. What you do? Woo! These onions are so bad to me. So, cut them in pieces. And then afterward we're going to bake them in butter, because in butter it's a little bit more lovely for this recipe, because you're using for the basic of ragout you're using butter as well. So we're using butter to bake these onions, and we need to bake the chicken as well. By the way, I'm crying. What the fuck is this with this onion? They say when the onions are a little bit new or something that they are stronger, but I think when they're getting older, it's worse. So the first time you see me crying, not when I'm not turning around to the stream, but you know, okay. Just get like you need to have how do you call this pen? A pen like this. You need to have not a small or a big one, but a medium one, because then you have more space to do everything. I use the same pen as where I'm making the ragout with, but I bake the same stuff in that one because you don't need to make a lot of different pens dirty, if you know what I mean. So, let's see. We start with some butter in the pan, because butter in this case is, yeah, it's really important. Just bake the onions with butter, not with olive oil, because you don't use olive oil in the basic of ragout, so that's why hey, no, it's good to see you. That's why I'm using butter. Let me put on this one. There you go. Good to see you, Nut. How are you doing? Thanks all for joining, by the way. After when we started to bake the onions, we are going to you can this is chicken ragout, but you can also put mushrooms in it. Cat body can't. Cat likes mushrooms, but its body doesn't like it. So that's why I'm making these one. I'm just cutting them and bake them apart, and then I just put it on my ragout later on. That's what you can do when people doesn't like mushrooms in it. So this one is just for later. So yeah. How are you doing that? A sort of allergic indeed, a sort of. So there we go. It's a little bit melted, so in the meantime, when the onions are baking, I'm starting with the chicken breasts. It's around 300 something grams. So I think 2 of these ones that you can put into there. But it's not official that he is allergic to it, but his stomach just doesn't like them. So yeah. Why I start with onions is because there are a lot of bacteria on chicken, so that's why I start with it later. It's funny, I saw a stream when someone was washing the chicken, and I'm like, why? Because it's not necessary to do it so. This is, by the way, for 2 or 3 persons, this recipe. Hey, Solo! It's Ragout, Solo. You can see it in the title as well. This recipe is for 2 or 3 persons. Maybe when someone doesn't like much food, it's for 4 persons as well. So yeah, let me have something to do this with. Or one for an American. No, it's not for 1 person. At least it's for 2. Even though when you like a lot of food, it's for 2. This recipe is for 2. I think this is a little bit more than 300 grams, but it's just what you like. If you like to have this one full of meat, then take more meat. But I think 300-400 grams is enough for this recipe. So just make these chicken breasts in pieces. Nothing more. Just pieces, and that's fine. Hey Andy, good to see you. How are you doing? There we go. This is enough. The rest I can put in the refrigerator again. Because this was 1 kilo and I got 2 of the 5 chicken breasts. So 2 chicken breasts in it, okay? In the meantime, this is baking. Just need to bake them that you know, if you just eat an onion piece, it's hard, but you need to bake them then till the moment when it's a little bit more softer, and then it's fine. Let me just a little bit slower though. Okay, these are the chicken breasts. I need to clean my hands again. Okay, let me see. In the meantime, we need to have, like, I use my standard mug for this recipe. This mug needs to be with water, but I'm not sure how much it is, so I'm going to try to get it. Oh no, not with water. I'm stupid. Sorry, with milk. Sorry, milk. You need to have a mug with milk, but I'm not sure how much I'm putting in there the most of the time. I think this is a little bit more, but I'm going to check it for you guys. How many milliliters it will be in total. Plodding along. Hope you haven't heard my full mouth on the other streams. I'm not sure, Mary. You have different kind of ragouts, to be fair. You have different types. You can also make it vegetarian without meat. You can make it with other meats as well. It's just what you like. But I like it with chicken, or me and Kettle like it with chicken. Let me see how much this is for you guys. Okay, around 200 milliliters of milk, please. Put it in something where it still has some space, because as you can see in my mug, as you can see, is that there's a little bit of space still left over, if you see it, you know. Because we are going to put some flour in it too. And yeah. Okay. The onions in the meantime are finished. I think we need to bake it for like 5 minutes or something. And put it on a plate in the meantime. Just let it rest down on the plate. Because the basic of the ragout is like, this is going to be later in the ragout. Then we are going to start to bake the chicken as well with some butter too. Even though I used to bake chicken in olive oil, but in this case I don't. Because it's better, because you're not using olive oil in the recipe of this ragout. So I haven't seen much streaming lately, Melanie, by the way. So I didn't hurt you, I think. Okay, then we need some water, 200 milliliters of water, and it's for the chicken bouillon block, what we have. The chicken one, which is 1 tablet. We need to put in something like this. I'm not sure how it's called. I can learn somehow stuff in the kitchen are called like, but you need to put it in this one. 200 milliliters of water. So with this tablet, the chicken bouillon tablet, butter is baking. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Okay, this one you need to cook the water and then later put the tablet in it. This one. What is this pan called? It's a still pan for us, but a stock cube. Boil. A saucepan. Okay, a saucepan then. It's fine. Saucepan. Put 200 milliliters of water in there and let it boil. Or cook, whatever. How you call it. Meantime, we're making this chicken. Or just a pot. Okay. Okay, meantime. The base for me, my ragout is basically milk with flour and with water and bouillon. That's the combination. That's the basic, and then you put extra stuff in it to make it more tasty. But the basic is butter with bouillon in water and milk with flour. You need to put around 4 spoons of flour in the mug with milk, around 4 of it. You need to mix it. When you think it's not thick enough, then please put more flour in, because it's easier to make the ragout thinner than make it big, thicker. So if you think, it's just 3 of them in there. When you think it's still too milky, then please put more flour in it till it's like more like yogurt or something. You know what I mean? Because even though when it's too thick, you can still change it with putting more milk in it to make it thinner than to put it thicker. You know, so just plain, not self-rising, no self-rising indeed. So that's a really good question. I got 4. This is 5 already. 5 spoons of flour. But you know, it doesn't matter when it's too thick, because you can still make it thinner with milk later on. I prefer to have it too thick than too thin, the flour. Regular white flour, yeah. So come a bit close, yeah, I will. Okay. I will show it to you guys. Can you just see what I mean? Can you see it? Well, to be fair, this is still a little bit too. Meantime, I need to do stuff. Okay. It's still a little bit too milky, so I'm putting more in it. I need to have more chems indeed. So let it make it more like, you know, I'm not really good in being clean while cooking. But that's me. I'm good in cooking, but I'm making a mess a lot, so. I think this is what I want to see. You see that you can see that it's a little bit thicker now. This is the perfect, what you need to have. By the way, in meantime, the water of the water is cooking though. So the thing is, what you need to do. The thing is, what you need to do is put these chicken bouillon tablet in there, and make sure that it's just all clear, so that you don't see the tablet there. That's just bouillon. That you just make bouillon out of it. So what you can pick is this one, this tool. I'm not sure how you call it, but you can have this tool. A wire whisk. Less mess. Whisk. I'm still spotted. Good to see you, by the way. Just to be sure that everything from the tablet is all with the water. I'm not sure if it is like that, but you can see some pieces still in it. Then please mix and mix and mix and mix and mix more. Hi Brent. Interesting stream. Yep, indeed. I did it more often, Brentje, by the way. So, yeah. So, as you can see, meantime, I'm also baking the chicken still. Don't bake it too long, or the pizza now, lol. But don't bake it too long, because then it's getting a little bit. It's not soft anymore, if you know what I mean. But so 200 milliliters of water with a bouillon tablet. It's all fine. You can also, if you are a vegetarian, then you can also use the one with spices in it. Only the spices one, the vegetable one. That's also pretty fine. But I think this is done. This is fine. So what you do is just put the chicken breast pieces with the onions on the same plate. Don't get all the water with it, because it's not good for your, you know what I mean, for your so this is what we do. It's really important for me to have more close-up for this recipe, because it's really hard. The bouillon is like cooking now all the time, boiling. I'm just close it. It just needs to be warm. Doesn't need to be stayed warm all the time. Don't let it cool off. But you know. So there we go. Okay, I had that water. Let me see. I had some water in there. You know, this is what you don't need. It makes it too what? Too thin. Whatever. Okay. What we do next is clean your pan a little bit. And what we just do is we start with cooking a lot of butter. We are going to remove this because this is for later. So we're going to remove this. What I want to see is what we do next. Hey Solo. Let me see if you people say something. W Nate lol, great idea is also delicious. or the pizza, yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, what you do next is, let me see, 24 people watching. You need to have a lot of butter in here, like 4 or 5 of those pieces in there. I think something like this. Something like this. We are putting on this one again. You can put the gap of what you have on high, please. In the first time it's on high, but you need to have a lot, like a sort of no, not jus. What do you call jus? I can't get the word jus. That is butter. It's yeah, it is. It's a little bit diet butter solo because it's better for my cholesterol because I have some problems with it. So, but around 4 of those pieces of butter in there. Margarine, yeah, something like that, indeed. Something like that. I'm not sure this is. So, like 4 pieces, I think around, let me see, I think around 200 grams of butter in there. Yes, indeed, Benji, indeed, yeah. Make it with plant instead of milk, indeed, yeah. So, what we need is this butter being melted, and you need to cook it a lot. It needs to be on a high temperature because if it's not on a high temperature, you can just ruin this whole recipe. It's really important to get this one on high temperature. And in the meantime, this one, you see, this one is really big. Can you see, guys? It's really thick now. This is for me and Catril, though. Hey, Lordy, good to see you. So let us make this butter really hot. It's really important to get this on a high temperature because if you don't, it's not going to work. So around 200 grams of butter, it's really important. This part is really, for me it's an easy recipe, but this part is really hard to get well enough. Let me just put a little bit more of it, like maybe it's 250 or something. 250 butter. There you go. Hey, QL. Hi, what kind of tank is that? Lol. Good to see you, QL. Good to see you. De goede bakjes? No? What's oh, you mean those the things where you put ragout in? I'm just going to use rolls to put it on. It's also really nice, by the way. It's getting a little bit more dark now. Ragout bakjes. Just let it get a high temperature though. Don't bake it too. You should try the bakjes. Yeah, well, we like the sandwiches, the rolls more, to be fair. But there you go. I can feel my cholesterol level going up just watching. Well, so low. Like I said, this one is less bad for your cholesterol, by the way, because it's from plants instead of, you know. Okay. Just let it be like for 5 minutes or so after you just when it just melted all of it. It's really important to make it like really hot temperature. In the meantime, I'm going to cook the bouillon a little bit more. It only needs to boil a little bit because then you're sure it's still hot when you can time. Because I think this one is on temperature because it's doing its job. So just let this boil and then you can drop it all at the same time in the butter. The butter is getting hot, so ceramic. No, it's well, I think so, but it's also for gas. To be fair, it's also for gas. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. This is a tip, guys. Be careful with this part. Put your gas all up, or your volume from the thingy all up, and just get like something you can. I really like to have a fork, to be fair, but really do it just. I think I'm going to screw it up. For the first time because I have other butter than I had before. Then take the mug with the flour and the milk. It needs to boil like this. Then just a little bit by a little bit, put it in there, and just try to. It's getting a thick already, but that's good because you can make it thick. It's getting, it's going to be thick already. Too thick, in my opinion. But better make it too thick than make it too skinny because you can't change something about it anymore. So this is the basic. This is it doesn't look like nice because it needs to be like a thick. So there you go. It's too thick though because it's too much flour in there. But that's where you need the milk for still to make it thinner. To make it thin. But since we need some ketchup in there as well, just don't forget that you need to put some other little bit of ketchup and ketchup in there. Don't forget that you need to use this one in there because if you put too much milk and you still need to put this in there, then you can screw it up. I think I'm going to. I need so much more milk though. All those pieces are going to disappear when you just get the right thickness of this recipe. And now I'm making a really bad. It's going to be really dirty up here, but that's because this is the really tough part. The pieces are going to disappear, but when it's still is not that thick like this, then you just did something wrong. Then the temperatures of the stuff wasn't great enough still. It's getting a lot better now. The pieces are going away. Ketchup is a really nice taste in my opinion about this. Sweet ketchup, yeah. It's sweet. It's not brown enough still, so we need to put more in there. This is going to be well so far. You know, you see this? This is the basic. Without the ketchup and the ketchup, this is the basic of ragout, at least for me in the Netherlands. But this is what we need to have. This is great. This is really great. Just a little bit more of it. And don't forget that when you need to put ketchup in there or something else that's like milk or something, don't forget to put that first in there than when you put too much milk, because otherwise it's getting too thin again. That's what you don't want to have. So we have ketchup and ketchup in there. You want to have some pulverized garlic in there as well. Maybe one piece. I have already just a little bit. Just a little bit of that. Rough. Okay, what? Just mix it all together. Just some dried chives in there. It's lovely. Put a little bit. When you're mixing all of this, put it just a little bit lower, because then it doesn't burn at all. Okay, let me see, some chives, get a little bit more. Roux. Soya sauce. Well, soya sauce is different, I think. I'm still spotted. Soya sauce is still different, to be fair. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit too thick again. Okay, then we can put, let me see, let me put a little bit more milk in there, and then some pepper and salt. So there we go. And some of these ones. Some pepper. Mix it all again. And since you bake the onions and the chicken with some butter, after this step we are going to put it in here to see how thick it will be with all of it together. Do you guys think you would like this? Oh, it's in UK. It's ketchup. Okay. The ketchup. Well, we have ketchup and ketchup, Benji. There was a little bit of ketchup and ketchup in it. So black, something black. Like let me see. We have the chicken and the onions. Just put it in there. There we go. I think I'm going to swap this one. Soy sauce is okay. That's what you say. It's soya sauce then, just a little bit to make it sweeter. I prefer more ketchup in here than ketchup. Ketchup just to make it a little bit sweeter. Because this is just a little bit the basics. Yeah, well, this is at least so far all about it. What do you guys think? I only need to do the mushrooms still, but I need to taste if I like the combination of salt and pepper. Just taste only the basic of the. In my opinion, can be less thick, to be fair. And of course, more salt and pepper. A little. Oh no, I want to have ketchup. A little bit more ketchup, or soya sauce, whatever. And salt. And mix it all again until you are happy with it. that's the more milk you put in there, that's the more it gets. Because when the thicker the flour, that's the more milk you need, that's the more roe you have. That's what you try to do. Do you guys think it's nice? Hey Hart, long time no see, man. How are you doing? Missed you, man. How are you doing, Hart? Let me just taste it a little bit more. Let me just clean the spoon. Clean the spoon. Yes, long time ago. What's up? I hope you're doing fine. I changed my trip aims. Don't eat it while I'm flying. Why not? Looks like curry. I'm happy about the taste. I'm happy about the taste. Can be a little bit more milk, then I'm fine. Yeah, I was kind of busy with other stuff. That's fine. I hope you're fine. That's the most important thing for me. If you are fine. Okay, no ketchup anymore. No ketchup, no ketchup. No garlic. No garlic, no garlic. It's fine. Okay. This one is done. Then we still need to cut the mushrooms, and then Kettle can come downstairs, and we just finished this ragout. But you think you don't like it, Benji? It feels like I think you don't like it. So, okay. There we go. It's fine. This is the basics. Now we need just some mushrooms still. Let me clean a little bit. That's why I'm coming early. Oh, I think I would love it. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me just clean up a little bit. This one, this is finished. Okay, then we still need to cut some mushrooms. I need to cook a lot for you, I'm afraid. When you're coming over. Okay. No chives anymore. Pepper and salt is fine too. Then this one can also be cleaned. There we go. Hope you don't mind me being there until Tankfest. Lol. That's really sad for your wife, Benji. I'm feeling bad for her. Okay, let me see. Let me clean this a little bit. Just a little bit. Then I took you guys a little bit more far away now. Just to, let me see if it's what we want. So, there we go. Okay, there we go. I need to clean this knife because last thing what I just cut with it was chicken. You know. What I advise to do is when you don't want to take these planks to cut on, I don't know how you call those things where you cut stuff on. But when you don't want to make every of them dirty, then put just one towel underneath there, turn it around, and you can use the other side. At least for me, because that's a little bit easier. Just clean this one with a little bit of this. Because I need to cut some mushrooms. Or true love. Some white. mushrooms, what I have, but you can use others as well if you like to. Dish's stream. Yeah, Dish's stream though. To be fair, I really don't clean mushrooms because I still think why I don't get much colds. It's because I don't clean these ones. Why should you do? There's not much on there. Some dirt maybe, a little bit. And yes, you can think that I'm dirty now, but it's good for your health, I think, because they're not that clean as they used to maybe. But you know, just make just in slices up there. Just in slices. There we go. And because I'm not eating all of these mushrooms, but since, okay, when I see a big dirt thing like this, yes, then I'm going to clean it. Like, yeah. But otherwise, no. There we go. That's what I got. Like that. Okay, cool. Let's bake those onions with some butter as well. Because you don't want to mix it all with different kind of let me see. This one needs to be here. There we go. Yeah, cool. Looks like the Swedish cook from the Muppets. What? What the fuck? What? I don't know what your guy's talking about, but I think it's fine. Just some butter for. I like to have a lot of butter with my mushrooms because I don't know. Just the mushrooms are tasting a little bit more lovely in that case. So yeah. There we go. Let me just move you guys with me. And yes, I know it's a little bit dirty up there. I'm going to clean it in a second. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't you worry, child. There we go. Feyenoord on the dragon. Feyenoord lost, man. Feyenoord lost from Groningen with 1-0 with an own goal. So, yep. This is for these mushrooms. There we go. The mushrooms. Groningen. Ja, Groningen won from Feyenoord. That's I can't change something about it, but can do it with soccer. What you get. Hello, rounds out. Good to see you. What we just made is ragout. That's this. This ragout with some mushrooms. But guys, I'm going to put this on YouTube. So if you missed the half of the stream, then check out this YouTube and don't forget to subscribe. Hey Nomi, go to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can see the whole recipe again on YouTube later on. When I just finish the stream tonight, I'm going to put it on there for you guys. So when you don't remember anymore how things work, then you can still look it up and make the recipe yourself. And good to see you, Nomi. What did you have for dinner, Nomi? Are you going to sell Im's Kitchen Affront Keukenschort? No. Im's Keukenschort. Would you buy one then? Would you buy one? Typical us. Seriously? At our hospital they have the normal food, it only does taste different, but okay, when you all like mushrooms, you can put the mushrooms in the ragout as well if you would like to. You can put it in there, but since Ketel is sort of allergic for it, I'm not putting it in there. So what you can do is you open those rolls, put some of this one in there, put at the end some things on top, and then you can start eating it. So warm this one up again, put it on your roll, then at the end you put some mushrooms on top, and then you're finished. And it's all done. Hey Hart, thank you so much for your 7 months in a row. Really much appreciated, Hart. You're amazing. Can we have much love for Hart and Jet, guys? Thank you. One kiss is all it takes. Follow in love with me. Yeah, I think my Streamlabs is not working. I need to arrange it the other day. But hey, Dragon. Okay, I think this is fine. This is the onions is baked well enough, so this is it. So the ragout with some mushrooms on some rolls, and then you're finished on some of those rolls, and then that's our dinner. Thanks so much. So one of those rolls, split it, put something ragout on there with the chicken, then some onions on top, and then you're finished. It's like an easy meal dinner, but it's nice. So een bolletje, yeah, een bolletje, indeed, hard. So yes, I think this is it for today, guys. We are going to have our dinner. We're going to have our dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for staying around. The onions are in there. The onions are in there, Reamer. The onions and the chicken are already in the ragout. So guys, this is going to be on my cooking stream. I will let you know one more time. The cooking stream of the cooking YouTube. Click on the link. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will put this stream later on there so you guys can watch it back and make the stuff yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I really enjoyed to make it for you. Soon I will do a really easy pasta stream where I have a really nice recipe from pasta. And maybe that's something nice to show you guys as well, because it's a really easy pasta. You're finished just just in maybe 45 minutes max, maybe less, at least for me. And then you guys can have like a lovely pasta made yourself, and then it's made really quick. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to have some dinner. Thank you so much for joining, guys, and soon I will do a pasta stream indeed. Thank you so much, Hart, and I hope to see you more often. Thanks again for subscribing, and yeah, no problem, Solo. See you later, Dragon. Bye, Twanderer. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining, and yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Bye bye, and have a good Sunday. And I see you guys Tuesday morning because I'm having an evening shift again. So I see you guys Tuesday morning, start around 10 a.m. If you can't make it, then I will back on Thursday in the evening again around 7:30 p.m. So see you guys later. Bye bye, guys. See you later. Bye.